Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute since I've sat down and played with some makeup. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a first impression on a few new makeup products. I have some high-end and some more affordable stuff from LA Girl, IBY. We have some Morphe lip products, some Dose of Colors, so kind of like a mixture of things. So if you would like to see a tutorial and my thoughts on some new makeup that I've never tried before, please keep watching. So as you can see, I have my old setup back. I flipped around for a while because I wanted to actually use my vanity mirror because it's expensive. But yeah, it's like I couldn't get close enough to do my makeup in it. So really, the only thing it was good for was for me to do my hair, but I do my hair in the bathroom. So yeah, I was still using like little tiny mirrors, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna flip back around because I feel like this looks less cluttered than when you can see everything that I'm currently looking at. So let me know what you guys think, if you like this background better or if you like my other one. Let me know in the comments below, but let's go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna go ahead and put my hair back. It feels weird filming this direction again, but for primer, I'm going to be trying out this farsali. This is the Rose Gold Skin Mist. It's the 24K Gold Infused Hydrate, Prime, and Set. This says it's hydrating, priming, and it's also a setting mist. So since this does say that you can use it as a primer and a setting mist, I'm going to use it for both of those. It says shake gently before use, spray. So this says the Rose Gold Skin Mist is a 4-in-1 wonder for the skin. Infused with 24K gold flakes, it acts as a hydrating skin mist containing rose hip seed oil as a primer to grip makeup in place, as a setting mist to ensure all day wear, and as a makeup refresher throughout the day. Ooh. I feel like I saw this a lot when it first came out. You know what this reminds me of? If you know, you know, Goldschlager. I think that's what it's called, Goldschlager. Yeah, I always heard that the flakes in that, it's like a cinnamon liquor. It's weird. It looks exactly like this, but I always heard since high school or whatever that the gold flakes in the Goldschlager, I think I'm saying it right, were supposed to like cut your stomach up so that way you get drunk faster. Like, let me know if you guys have heard that too. I don't know, like I swear the craziest rumors run around when I was in high school, but yeah, it's so funny. Anyway, so I'm gonna try this out. Let's see. Oh, that's a nice mist. There's a slight fragrance. I went overboard more than usual because that's the only primer that I'm going to be using. If I was using, because you guys know me, I like to use like a kind of cream primer with a priming mist as well, but since I'm just using that only, I just applied a little bit more than I usually would. But yeah, there's like a slight fragrance, but it's nothing crazy. I'm gonna let that dry down and then maybe add more. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that kind of sink in a little bit more. I don't know if that's something that I would want to set my face with because I feel like it would make my makeup break up. You know what I mean? Like if I was to put on a matte foundation, I feel like that would make it break up, but I don't know. So for foundation, let me see. I haven't used this in a hot minute, but it used to be one of my favorites. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I have shade 202, which I think will be okay. If it's a little light, I'll just add a little bit more bronzer. So I'm going to apply this on top and then I'll be right back. So my foundation's on. I think the color's good. The Farsali Skin Mist left my skin super dewy. This might be good on those like no makeup days if you just want to throw on like a glowy moisturizer and spray your face with that. I think that would be like the perfect like summertime like dewy skin look, you know? And then just with like a, maybe like a lip balm, like a tinted lip balm or something. So I'm just gonna look up close. Oh, I forgot how much I love this foundation. I haven't worn like a full face of foundation in a really long time, but that foundation with that spray looks so good. So for concealer, I'm going to be trying out the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Full Coverage Concealer. This is in the shade 03 Fair. It says our multitasking full coverage concealer has a lightweight, easy to blend formula, conceals dark under eye circles, blemishes, and other skin imperfections. They suggest using a beauty sponge. I always use a brush, so we'll see. It says blendable, lightweight, long wear, full coverage, vegan, cruelty-free, talc-free, paraben-free. I feel like the only thing I've tried from Dose of Colors, this is really fair, is just their lip products. and two other like smaller eyeshadows, but I've never tried this. I think they have a matching foundation with this, but I'm not sure. So let's try this out. So it's a pretty big doe foot. I'm just gonna start off with a little bit since it said it was full coverage. It has that Wet n Wild paint smell that we all love. I'm just gonna use my Morphe 45. I think I'm gonna need a little bit more. It is drying down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's clinging to this right here. Weird, like to my dry patches. It's giving me like Tarte Shape Tape vibes. You know how that concealer is like really drying? That's the vibe I'm getting from this. But blended out with a sponge, it looks nice, but with a brush, it just looks, yeah, it reminds me of Tarte Shape Tape. So I'm gonna add some more, and then a little bit more here too. And then I'm gonna use the sponge to blend it out. Maybe the brush was kind of like picking it off my face. So I always blend out my concealer underneath my eyes with a brush, but I think with this concealer, it definitely looks better blended out with a damp sponge. Like I'm getting more coverage, and it doesn't seem like it's still kind of like picking up the foundation or clinging to my dry patches, but definitely looks better than blending it out with a brush. So I'll have to keep that in mind. And I wouldn't say that it was uber full coverage, but I definitely think it's like buildable to make it full coverage. Okay, so I'm gonna fill in my brows, and then when I come back, we'll try out the Tarte Shape Tape setting powder. So I will be right back. I guess I'm gonna have some thick brows today. So I just used my Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Blonde, and this is my new favorite like brow fiber mascara type of thing. So this is from Complex Culture, and it's the Full Out Brow Gel Tinted Volumizing Brow Gel. It's in the shade Warm Blonde. I love it. Like if you like Benefit Gimme Brow, this is like that but better, I feel like, in my opinion. This is like really going to give you those fluffy brows if you like that. So let's go ahead and try out the powder. So this is the Tarte Shape Tape setting powder. It says absorbs oil, mattifies, blurs, bakes, and sets. Formulated with vitamin C for brightening, and it's in the shade Translucent. I'll probably just use a little bit of this to set my under eyes, and then just in the areas where I want to put bronzer and stuff. So this is the packaging. And then it does have a little mirror and a poof. There's like a little net in it, and it says translucent, but to me, I feel weird because to me when I think of translucent, I think it's white powder, you know? This has like a yellow kind of undertone to it, so I guess we'll see. Switched out my brushes too because I have like a drawer full, and then I usually like get a blush, bronzer, highlight, foundation, whatever, and I'll use that for months, and then I'll wash them all, put them away, and then get out like new ones. So I haven't used this in a really long time. This is the Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35, so I'm gonna use this to set my under eyes. So I'm just going to tap in here. I do like that there's like a little net, because sometimes when you try to like put it in the lid, which this case I wouldn't want to because there's a mirror. I mean, I would, but it's nice that, oh, okay, so you don't have to unscrew that like I just did. Okay, so you can just open it like that. All right, so let me just get rid of these creases. Okay, so it looks like the Dose of Colors concealer kind of clung to my eye cream that I put on. So I think if I'm going to continue to use that, I'm just going to make sure I just use moisturizer and skip the eye cream, because that does happen to me a lot. So I'm just going to lightly set. I mean, it's not terrible, but I can definitely see where it clung onto there. But this is a nice powder. I feel like it does have a, see, am I the only one that thinks that translucent powder still has a color to it? I don't know. But it is doing a really nice job setting my under eye. It doesn't seem like it's too heavy or anything. It doesn't look like it's gonna make it look cakey or whatever. A lot of loose powder does not look good underneath my eye, so I'm always kind of like, you know. The only one that I like to use underneath my eye that doesn't give me any problems is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. That's the only one I know for sure will never fail me. But this one's not bad. I think especially if you just use like a little bit. But yeah, I think that looks nice. Ooh, I busted this guy out. I haven't used this in a long time. This is a Morphe E41. I'm just going to tap in there and press that in. Normally I would cream contour, but I'm just going to do it with powder today. I forgot how much I like this brush. I'm definitely going to set my forehead because I hate it when my bangs stick to my makeup. But look at that nice shine before I mat it out. It looks really pretty. I'm pretty sure it's like a combination of the Farsali Skin Mist and then that L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation. So moving on to bronzer, I actually found this on HSN. So I was scrolling makeup on Google at some point. I was looking for like a Too Faced bronzer or something, and I saw it advertised on HSN, so I clicked on it. And then I saw that almost every single makeup brand that I like, so like Too Faced, Lancome, It Cosmetics, Pure, whatever, they all have like bundles on there, but it'll be like the same price. So like you could get the Hoola bronzer from Benefit for, I think it's like full price 30 bucks, but then they'll give you like a free brush or something with it. And same with Too Faced, you can get like the lip injection, you can get like a bundle like of 2 or 3, but it'll be like for the price of 1. So definitely check out HSN. Like I always check there first now if I want to get anything from like those brands. There's other brands on there as well, but I saw this on here and I thought it was like super weird but cool, so I wanted to get it. Never heard of this brand, but it's called Signature Club A, and this is the nefertiti. Oh gosh, I don't know, you guys. Like I know it, but I can't say it. I don't know why. This is the Golden Patina for Skin. And it says, inspired by the beauty of the legendary Egyptian queen, this bronzer combines classic hues from Egyptian gold to desert sand to create a warm golden patina or deep vacation tan without sun exposure, enhanced with vitamin E. Choose one shade or combine to create the desired Patina. Sweep brush across palette, shake off excess, and then stroke over the face. Wear alone or over makeup. Look at this. This looks so cool. Isn't that so cool? I think it is so pretty. But I did touch it when I first got it because I wanted to see if that was like a spray overlay, and it is. So once you use up her or whatever, that's it. Like you don't have any more gold. But like I just think the colors of this is super interesting. This one kind of scares me a little bit. It looks like a darkish kind of green gold bronzer shade, but I think I'm just gonna mix my whole brush in it and hope for the best. So here we go. So I'm just gonna use this Morphe G5, and yeah, I'm just gonna kind of tap around, I guess. It is pretty warm, so I want to start off with a light hand first. The mirror in here is really nice. Ooh, that's pretty. It's like they said, you can pick and choose if you want to use the gold or not, but you can see like the gold's already starting to come off where I put my brush. But it's kind of like a bronzer and a highlighter in one. See that? That's really pretty. I know a lot of people don't really like shimmer in their bronzer, which I never really understood. Like I get it. Like sometimes I want like an all matte look, especially in the winter time, but then other times, like especially in the summer, I don't mind when my bronzer has a glow to it. I think it looks really pretty and like youthful, I guess. Just gonna load this up. So pretty. I'm gonna skip my forehead because I plan on wearing my bangs down, but yeah, this is really nice. I'm gonna hit my temples a little bit though. I'm gonna cream contour my nose real quick, actually. I'm just gonna use my Kylie cream contour stick. This is in the shade Bronze Tan. Moving on to blush, I'm gonna try out this palette from the Balm, which is another brand I feel like nobody ever talks about. So this is the Auto Balm Grlpowder Cheeks on the Go palette. It has Houston, Bourbon, Bleecker, and Fifth. Those are the names of the blush. I don't know if you can buy them separately or anything, but oh, such a cute palette. Look at that. I think this one is a highlighter. Okay, so you get 3 blushes and then a highlighter. They're really nice. They're just like everyday blushes, I feel like, and I like that it has a highlighter. The only thing I don't like is the pan size. I feel like, how am I going to fit my brush in there? But let's try the middle shade. It's kind of like a purpley mauve shade. And I'm going to use this Morphe RG8. I don't know what kind of brush this is, but I'm going to use it for blush. There is a mirror in here, so I'm going to check that out. The mirror is nice. This would be like a nice like to-go palette. It's a really pretty shade. I'm gonna pile it on and then I'm just gonna blend it out. Why do things always look 10,000 times crazier like on camera than they do in person? But regardless, you guys know me, I always pile on the blush. Yeah, I think that's really pretty. I like this palette so far. And then this looks like a nice kind of like bronzy shade. If you wanted, you could probably use it as bronzer. It looks like that. And then there's the peachy shade. So yeah, I'm going to touch the highlighter just to see. It's pretty. Okay, so for highlighter, I'm going to try out the LA Girl Luminous Glow Illuminating Powder. I don't really buy a lot of loose highlighters because I feel like they're really messy and they're just like not my thing, you know, like I'd rather have a pressed one. But I wanted to try this. This is in the shade 24K. And this also comes, whoa, this also comes with like a little poof. Like, would people really apply their loose highlighter with a poof? I don't know, maybe they put it in there so that way it wouldn't spill. And it also has a mirror. So I'm going to use this Morphe M501 brush. Whoa, okay. I guess this is kind of like a white gold shade. You can see. It's like a white green gold. I think this would look better on, like, weird. Doesn't it look, it looks like it's white. I thought it was like a white silvery gold, but to me, yeah, this is applying like green gold. I think this would look better on deeper skin tones or with like a nice tan. I just don't think like the greenish golds look the best on fair skin tones. It's just my opinion. But yeah, I think deeper skin tones would love this. Too sure. I don't think I'm going to put this on my nose, so I'm going to go back in with the Benefit palette and take that highlighter and apply that. I just want to see what happens if we mix it. Maybe it'll tone it down a little bit. Okay, so that kind of helped tone it down a smidge. I'm just going to add a little bit on the apples of my cheeks. So, I feel like the highlighter in this palette would look better as like a cheek topper, like a blush topper. I'm not really feeling it by itself. I mean, it's pretty, but yeah, I think it would look better as a blush topper. So I'm just going to take the Benefit powder and I'm just going to bake a little bit with this just to clean up my contour. Alright, moving on to eyes. I'm going to be trying out this IBY Beauty. I have a video trying out some of their summer collection from a couple years ago on my channel. But this is the, I guess this is an Ipsy exclusive. So this is the Fireside eyeshadow palette. Oh, you know this is probably perfect for fall. Let's look at it. I have a face palette from IBY that has like highlighters. I think it has a couple highlighters, blushes, and bronzers that I really like from that brand. This is what it looks like. And then this is the inside, and then it just says, "Hey, hot stuff." And these are the shades. So it looks like a pretty neutral palette minus the green and like this cranberry, like 2 pops of color, but it looks like a good everyday palette. So I'm gonna go in with Snow Bunny first. Just looks like a nice, like, set your concealer shade, I guess you would say. And this is a Morphe R40. Or I guess it would be a nice transition shade. I guess we'll see. Okay, transition shade for sure. Okay, next let's go in with S'mores. It's this orange, kind of brown orange shade in the middle. Okay, I'm gonna flip to a Sigma E25 and I'm gonna go in with the shade called Hot Cocoa. It's this brown shade right here. I'm gonna pack that on the lid and the outer corner. Okay, and then back in with S'mores, which is the orange shade. And then back in with Hot Cocoa. I feel like everything's blending out nicely. I think I want to add, I want to swatch some of the, ooh, these metallic shades feel like butter. Okay, so here are the metallic shades. Look at that green. That's really pretty. Let's do, I kind of want to do just like an all matte look, but those look so pretty. They look so pretty. So I'm just going to go back in with the same 3 shades on my lower lash line. This is a Morphe R41. So let's go in with Below Zero. I'm going to use that to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. I'm going to add a little bit of Nippy, which is right here, just to my inner corner. The only reason why I'm not trying to put like a shimmer and stuff on because I want to try out this mascara, and I feel like if I do too much, like this might even be like too much. I feel like I'm going to need false lashes, but I don't want to wear them today. So I'm trying to keep everything kind of simple, I guess. So moving on to mascara, I can't remember, but one of you guys told me to try out this mascara in my comments like a long time ago. That's why I can't remember who told me, but you guys told me to try this out and that it's supposed to be really good for your lower lashes. I usually use the Essence Lash Princess and waterproof for my lower lashes, but it's like completely dried out. Like I need another one. But you guys said to try out the Maybelline Very Black Lash Discovery mascara and waterproof, so I picked this up. I remember buying this, I want to say in like maybe not middle school, but high school, somewhere around there, I bought this because I wanted to wear it to the pool. I don't know why, but I have tried this before just years ago. So this says mini brush captures and coats hard to reach lashes, lengthens and defines, no clumps, no globs. And I love waterproof mascara anyways, because I feel like regular mascara doesn't really hold my lashes up how I'd want them to be, and waterproof always pulls through. So I'm gonna be trying this. And if I remember right, like, I feel like this mascara has a weird smell to it, because I'm like super sensitive to smells, and if something smells weird, I will remember that forever. So I'm just curious if it still smells how I remember from like more than 15 years ago. Jeez, oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm just gonna curl my lashes real quick. I've also been using the Maybelline lash serum, like the one that's supposed to help your lashes grow, and it's supposed to like prevent your lashes from like falling out. I don't know, something like that. But I've been using that since December, and you're supposed to use it once in the morning and once at night, but it was making my eyes kind of itchy, so I started only using it at night before I go to bed, and I feel like it actually made my lashes grow. I know, it's crazy. So, and I think it was like $10, which is not bad at all. So let's try this out. I'm so curious to see, oh, this is what it looks like. I'm so curious to see if it still smells how I remember. Yep. Yep, I can literally smell this smell in my head before I even opened it. Oh my gosh. I like the wand though. I feel like this would be like Maybelline's version of L'Oreal Telescopic, possibly. Leave it to me to poke myself in the eye and get it on my lower lash line. Ooh, I really like that for my lashes. It's kind of like a, this reminds me of like a no makeup mascara, if that makes sense. Like, it's super light. It kind of looks like I just got my lashes tinted and I'm not wearing mascara, but this is also like, it feels, how do I explain this? Like a matte drying formula. Does that make any sense? Like, it feels like a matte mascara. Ooh, I like this a lot. Like, I like L'Oreal Telescopic, but I'm not like die hard for it like a lot of people are, and I think I might like this better. Yeah, it's not clumpy at all. It's definitely, like I said, a no makeup mascara for sure. You guys, my lashes have gotten so long. Oh my gosh, it's crazy just from that stuff. And I have never ever in my life had long eyelashes, so if it works for me, it might work for you. So definitely check it out. Because usually my I'm making a huge mess over here. Usually my inner corner lashes and my outer lashes are the shortest for some reason, and look how long they are. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I kind of want to see, I'm assuming they make this mascara in just regular too, not waterproof. I kind of want to grab that just to try. Okay, ignore the huge mess I just made on my eyeshadow, but look at this. I really like it. I'm going to try it for my lower lash line now. I unfortunately still don't have like any lower lashes. I didn't think to put that serum on my lower lash line until like a month ago, and I've already been putting it on my regular lashes, you know, since December, but I don't know why I didn't think to do that when I started it, but I'm doing it now, so I'm hoping that it will help my lower lashes grow, because I don't really have any and they're short. Okay, I made the biggest mess, so I'm gonna have to wait for that to dry. I think I prefer this for my upper lashes. I don't really like it on my lower lashes because, like I said, I don't really have any, so I need like a thicker mascara, and this is like a really thin formula. So I think I will probably continue to use my Essence Lash Princess one. Let me see if I can even get any out of this. It is so dried out, but I really like this for my lower lash line. I definitely prefer this over the Maybelline Lash Discovery, but I love this for my upper lashes. Oh my goodness. Looks like I applied eyeliner, but I didn't. I'm just messy. So I tried to cover up the mascara that I got on my eyelid with the eyeshadow, and it kind of worked, but it just kind of made my eyeshadow look a little choppy, I guess, like not blended, but it's not the eyeshadow, it's me being a mess with that mascara. So I don't want you to think the eyeshadow palette's not good. It's me. It's me. Okay, so moving on to lips, we have the Morphe Lip Trio. This is the Out in a Pout Caramel Nude Lip Trio. It has a lipstick, lip gloss, and a lip liner. So this has the Morphe lipstick in Boo, Morphe lip gloss in Chill, and the Morphe lip liner in Trendsetter. Alright, so I'm going to swatch all of them on my hand so we can see. Okay, so I guess we're going for a brown peachy nude lip today. This is what everything looks like. So we have the lip liner, the lipstick, and the lip gloss. Not too sure if it's going to go with this look, but oh well. I think I'm gonna have to use a lip brush. So this is a Morphe M170-2. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to go in and clean it up, but it is a pretty color. Like, I like it a lot. I love brown lip liner. So let's go in with the lipstick. This is, I'm sorry, so the lip liner is called Trendsetter, the lipstick is called Boo, and it's a matte. I don't think I've ever put this color combo before on my lips, so. It's like a, in Jaclyn Hill's words, puke brown. Like a puke shade of lipstick. I feel like it would look better. I don't know how I like it on my skin tone. I think it would look better if I had like a tan or deeper skin tones. Let's go in with the gloss. And also the gloss is pretty much the same color as the lipstick. It's in the shade Chill. I wish I wasn't so afraid of getting my lip gloss wand dirty, or I would just use the wand. Instead, I just make a huge mess. But the gloss feels nice. It doesn't feel sticky or anything. I do like the color of it. I think it's like the perfect right of pigment to where it doesn't like outdo your lipstick, you know what I mean? But it still has like a little bit of color to it. What an interesting lip combo. Like I said, I've never worn these shades together, but I kind of like it. Okay, so I'm going to set my face with the Farsali Skin Mist. I don't know, this might be a mistake, but here we go. I was kind of nervous that it was gonna like break apart my base, but it didn't. So maybe I'll use a lot for primer but less to set your makeup, because I feel like if I went overboard like I did when I was using it for primer, it would totally break up my makeup. But that left a nice glow. Like, it doesn't even look like I put on powder products. Okay, so now that I'm done with my makeup, I'm gonna go over everything and let you guys know my final thoughts in no particular order. So first we have the LA Girl Luminous Glow Illuminating Powder in 24K, but I do think it's pretty. I'm not really too crazy about the shade. I think it would look better on me when I have a tan, so I'll probably keep it on my desk to try out again when I have a tan. I'm not a big fan of it on my like fair light skin tone right now. I guess I'm more of like a light skin tone right now. I don't really like golds, you know, like when I'm this shade, but on tan skin or medium skin tones, whatever, I think it's gonna be beautiful. So I do think it's pretty though. Like, it didn't look chunky or glittery, so maybe I can look into a different shade for when I'm more fair. Next we have the Tarte Shape Tape Setting Powder. I actually like this. I was kind of nervous. I think with my like normal to dry skin right now, I think less is more for me, because if I go too crazy with the setting powder, like, it looks cakey on me. But yeah, I actually like this. I'm pretty surprised. I really didn't think I would. Then we have the Signature A Club bronzer, I like this. This is cool to me. I love the mirror. I like this whole idea, and I don't mind the shade of the bronzer. Like, I like shimmery bronzer. So if you like shimmery bronzer too, definitely check this out. I might check out some more things from that brand because, like I said, I've never heard of it before. Then we have the Balm Girl Powder Blush Palette. I do like this too. Okay, so I love the shade that I used, which was this one right here. And I like the highlighter for my face, not so much my nose though, but I think it would look better as a blush topper. But anyways, the only thing I don't like is how small the pan size is. I almost had a brain fart. Is how small the pan size is. Like, my brush barely fit in this, and I don't like that. So just based off that, this is probably not something I'm going to reach for all the time because I don't like that, but I do like the shade, so I'm gonna try to like get over that and just use the dang palette. But yeah, I think the shades are really pretty. I think they'll go with any kind of makeup look you want to do. I love the little compact. Next we have the Fireside eyeshadow palette from IBY. I think the shimmers were nice, like they felt like butter. They were really pretty. I like the matte shades and everything, but the only thing with makeup now is like I have so many palettes that look exactly like this, so it's probably not something I'm gonna reach for all the time if I'm being 100% honest. But I have tried other products from IBY Beauty because I like the brand in general. I would use this, but it's not something that I would go out of my way to get because, like I said, I have a million palettes that have the exact same shades in it, but their formula is really nice. So if you're looking for something else that you want to try out, definitely try out IBY Beauty. Like I said, they have a really nice highlighter blush palette that's one of my favorites. And then they have, I think it's called the Poolside palette. I really like that too. It's perfect for the summertime. Next we have the Dose of Colors concealer. This is in the shade 03 Fair. This is nice. Definitely works better on my skin blended out with a sponge. I like the shade of it too. I think it's nice and brightening. I'm gonna try to make a mental note not to blend this out with a brush because it just didn't look very good, but with a sponge for sure. It does remind me of Tarte Shape Tape, so if you're not a big fan of that, I'd probably stay away from this, along with, I think, the e.l.f. Camo Concealer and Tarte Shape Tape remind me a lot of each other. They're all in the same family with this guy right here, so if you have had bad experience with those, I probably would skip on this. But if you like those and you have like oily skin or maybe normal skin, you'd probably like this. Then we have the Morphe Trio. The trio together you buy as a set I think is a really good deal. That's why I got it. I love the shade of this lip liner, but definitely be careful because it is pigmented and one wrong move and you gotta fix up everything. But I do like the shade of it. I love Morphe lip glosses. You guys have heard me talk about these before, so I do like this, and the shade is unique to me and I'm kind of digging it. I don't know. Then we have the lipstick in the shade Boo, and it's a matte. The formula is spot on. Love it. The shade, this might be the only lipstick shade that I have that looks like this. So yeah, I kind of like it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Then we have the Maybelline Lash Discovery Mini Brush Waterproof. Love this for my upper lashes. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. This is going to be for my like no makeup days or whatever. Not a big fan for my lower lash line, so I'll probably just use it for my upper lashes. Then surprisingly, this is another thing that I wasn't too sure if I would like. I love this Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist. I love it. Love it. Like, that's all I have to say about that. So this is my completed makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and watching me test out some new makeup products. As always, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and if you guys have tried out these products and what your thoughts are. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later. Bye.